Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to do a quick unboxing of the brand new Moto Z DROID and the Moto Z Force DROID. Now, Motorola and Lenovo teamed up, and these are their brand new flagship devices. Now, these phones aren't out yet, so when I do the full review next week, I'll let y'all know about pricing and availability. Now, y'all know I hate talking about specs, but since this is an unboxing video, let's get through the main specs that you need to know. Now, both of these phones are pretty similar, so I'll let you know where the specs differ. Now, when these phones launch, they're going to be Verizon exclusives. So I don't know, down the line, they might come out with the unlocked versions, but as of now, they're going to be Verizon exclusives, so that means these are GSM phones only. Now, let's talk about the weight. For the Moto Z, the weight is 136 grams, and on the Moto Z Force, the weight is 163 grams. So that means these are going to be some thin, lightweight phones. Now, as far as display, they both have a 5.5-inch Quad HD AMOLED display with a resolution of 1440 by 2560. That's 535 for the PPI Patrol. Now, they both run an Android Marshmallow, that's 6.0.1. They both have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor, that's octa-core, and you have the Adreno 530 chipset. Now, they're both available in two different versions. You got 32 gigs or 64 gigs, and both of them have 4 gigs of RAM. Now, here's where they start to differ. The camera. On the Moto Z, you got a 13 megapixel camera with the f1.8 aperture. You got laser autofocus, optical image stabilization, and a dual tone LED flash. On the Moto Z DROID Force, you got a 21 megapixel camera with the f.18 aperture. You got laser and phase detection, autofocus, optical image stabilization, and a dual tone LED flash. They both have 5 megapixel cameras on the front with LED flashes. So your selfie game is about to blow up. Now, they both have fingerprint sensors. On the Moto Z, you have a 2,600 milliamp non-removable battery. And on the Moto Z Force, you got a 3,500 milliamp non-removable battery. Both of them have turbocharge. As far as colors, they're going to be available in black with the gray trim, black with the rose gold trim, black with the gold trim, and white. And both of these phones feature the Moto Mods add-ons. And we'll talk about that in a minute. Got a few of the Moto Mods. We'll check these out. All right, so first let's take a look at the Moto Z DROID. Okay. Verizon exclusive. Inside, here's your phone. Now, this phone is super thin and lightweight. Let's see what else you get. Okay, here's one of your Moto mods. This is the style mod. Remove your style shell. Let's peel this off. Now, look, this is kind of hot. This is not really a case. It's just a style mod. So if you look on the back of the phone, you got these little pins right here. These are for your Moto mods. Now, check this out. Puts on just like a magnet. Nice drop test for y'all. But it doesn't fall off. Doesn't move around. So if you're buying this phone specifically for how thin it is, then when you add this style mod on, no extra thickness. Let's see how easy this is to get off. Comes off like that. Let's see what else you get in the box. Now, there's an important feature I got to tell y'all about this, or lack of a feature. And y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Of course, inside, you got your usual books and shit. Here's your turbocharger. Turbocharged brick. Turbo power. Motorola emblem on it. Here's your SIM ejection tool. Now, check this out. This is what I was talking about. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. This is going to be USB-C to 3.5. What does that mean? No headphone jack on this phone. So this is the new trend now. Get ready for all of the new phones not having headphone jacks. No headphone jack on this phone. So if you want to use some wired headphones, you're going to have to plug in your USB-C adapter and plug your headphones into the bottom. So you definitely want to make sure you don't lose this piece, or you're going to be in a lot of trouble. That's why it comes with this little cable right here. You clip this on, and you got to make sure you clip this somewhere where you don't lose it. All right, and here's the phone. Super thin. Let's get this off. Okay. So lightweight and so thin. Let's look around real quick. Here's your power button. It does have some texture to it. You got volume up and down, individually spaced. I like that. Here's your 5 megapixel camera with an LED flash. All right, I love that. On the back, now this is not a textured pattern, it just looks like that. Your Motorola emblem. Here's your 16 megapixel camera with your LED flash. Your pins for the Moto mods. On the bottom, here's your USB-C port right here. And on the top, here's your SIM slot. This takes a nano SIM and you drop your micro SD card right in there. And that's pretty much it. All right, so let's take a look at the Moto Z Force. All right, now I got to get used to these names. Let's see, what can we do? We'll call this the Z and we'll call this the Z Force. All right, you know how we do. We name them ourselves. Let's open this up. Verizon exclusive. Here's your phone. Inside, let's see, same deal. Here's your style mod. Now this one has like kind of a wood grain look to it. I'm curious to see some of the other flavors that come out. You know they got to have a carbon fiber, and I'll be all over that one. Drop this right on the back. Real nice. Same thing. Here's your turbocharging brick, SIM ejection tool, and your USB-C to 3.5 headphone cable. All right, so let's power these on real quick and we'll see. So far now, the main difference is, I forgot to show y'all, there is a fingerprint sensor on the front with a little Moto branding. Now, it's very unlike Verizon not to slap a big Verizon on the back, but we'll see how that works out. Main difference is, if you get the Moto Z as opposed to the Z Force, the Z is a lot thinner. Not major thinner, but a little bit thinner. But you're taking a hit with the battery. So on the Moto Z, you got a 2,600 milliamp battery, and the Z Force, 3,500 milliamps. Might as well get the Z Force. Also, with the Z Force, now you got a 21 megapixel camera as opposed to 16 megapixel camera.
2 fingers, accessibility canceled.
All right. They both look similar. All right, so look, what I'll do real quick, let me pause the video. I'll drop some of my information in and we'll breeze through the OS and we'll check out some of these mods. Now, one of these mods right here, I already know I'm going to be blown away by. The JBL Sound Boost. This is a speaker. I don't know why this hasn't been out on other phones for a while, but we'll check this out. It's a speaker case. And you also have the power bank. All right, so we got a power bank mod and a speaker mod. Talk amongst yourself for a minute. Let me put all this information in. All right, y'all, so we back in. Now, I just put my information in the phones. I've been playing around with them for a few minutes, and I got to tell y'all, these phones are a major go. Definitely feeling these. Now, if you ever had a Motorola phone, you know what to expect. Super smooth, no lag, beautiful display, excellent build, and great speakers. This one lives up to the hype. All right, now let's go through the OS and some of the features. Now, you got your fingerprint sensor. If you hold it down, that'll turn off the phone. Activates 100% of the time. So fingerprint sensor in full effect. Now, let me show you some of the gestures. Now, you notice if you wave your hand over the phone, that'll activate your lock screen. Now, you got sensors on the bottom and sensors on the top. So whether you wave the top or the bottom, that'll activate. And let me show you something. Now, once you activate it, you see I got Gmails. If you press the Gmail, you'll be able to see it right from the lock screen. Now, I got the information hidden, but if you didn't, you'll be able to read your message right from the lock screen. Another thing I just noticed, you got portrait and landscape for your home screen. Now, that might not seem like a big deal, but if you're using your phone in a car charger or a car dock, this is going to come into play. All right, so definitely feeling that. So let's go through some of the gestures real quick. Take it to the Moto app. Now you got actions. All right, so let's check out some of the actions. So you got approach for Moto display. That's this. Activate your lock screen. And check your message right there. You got attentive display. Now that's just like the Samsung feature. As long as your phone is on, as long as your phone is on and you're looking at the display will stay on. All right, so you can use that feature if you want. You got chop twice for flashlight. 2 chops, activate the flashlight. 2 chops, deactivate the flashlight. You got flip for do not disturb. So now say you're going to a meeting or you're going somewhere important, flip your phone over while this is activated, and your phone will be in do not disturb mode. You got pick up to stop ringing. So if you got your phone on the table and it starts ringing, pick it up and it'll stop ringing. Now here's a good one. Swipe to shrink the screen. Now this is a 5.5 inch screen. A lot of ladies gonna say this is too big, but you activate this feature, you swipe up, now you got 1-hand usage. Tap anywhere in the black, take it back to 2-hand usage. So this is cool if you got something in one hand and you gotta type with one hand. Swipe to shrink. And you got twist for quick capture. All right, so let's try that. Twist, activate the camera. That's also known as the World Star Hip Hop feature. Now this phone does have another feature that you can activate. Let me exit out of this. You can set it up to double tap on the home button, double tap on the power button, and that'll activate your camera also. Now speaking of the camera, remember there's 2 different cameras on each phone. One is 13 megapixel and one is 16 megapixel. Both of the cameras look good. Point and shoot status. You can swipe over for all your settings. Shutter sound. Let's go ahead and turn that off for clandestine photos. You got storage, quick capture, save location, change your photo size. Your video, you got 4K video or full 1080p HD, 60 frames per second, or full 1080p, 30 frames per second. Now, one thing I didn't find on this was a manual mode. Now, I haven't played with this for too long, but we'll see. We'll see if it has a manual mode on deck. Now, one thing also, you got on-screen buttons. So you got your back, your home, and your recently used apps. Swipe them away. So far, fresh out of the box, I am definitely feeling this phone super smooth. Only major difference, cameras and battery size. Other than that, pretty much the same. Fingerprint sensors, super fast though. All right, so let's check out Moto mods. We'll slap these on real quick. Matter of fact, y'all want to check out the other Moto mods? Why not? We already here. We chilling. Let's check out the Moto mods. So this is the JBL Sound Boost speaker. All right, this is one of the Moto mods. Let's see. I have never seen this, never played with it. So we'll go through this together. Let's see what you get inside. Usual books and shit. Read that at your leisure. And here's your speaker case. And that's one thing I forgot to show y'all real quick. Now, here's the easy way to notice the difference. One phone is heavier than the other. So we'll take the Force. Let me show y'all the speakers real quick. Play some music. Now, you don't get the dual speakers. The speakers is coming out of the top, but nice and loud. All right, so let's pause that, and we'll slap on the what's the name of this? The Sound Boost speaker. All right, now look at this. It's going to use those pins. This is JBL Sound Boost. There's a micro USB charging slot right there. I guess that's how you're going to have to charge this up. Speaker grills on the back. Oh, and a kickstand. Oh, this is kind of hot right here. All right, so let's go ahead and slap this on. Let's take off the first mod first. Now, LG, if you're watching LG, this is how mods are supposed to be. You don't have to take off the bottom and remove the battery and all of that. A mod is supposed to just slap on just like that. Look how fast that was. Okay, got a little alert. JBL Sound Boost. You can now pop out the kickstand. We good. So now let's play some music with this. Woo! Sorry, caught me off guard. Oh, look at the difference. Oh, this is hot. This is so hot right here. Little kickstand. Oh, this is dope. I'm trying not to get too hyped back here. Oh, this is a win right here. Fellas, ladies, this is a win. Now, this is about the same thickness as using a battery charge case, but look at the difference between the sound. Now, let me pull up, just so you get an idea, let me pull up YouTube. I'll pull up the sound. I'll pull up the same video on each one, and you hear the difference in the sound. Let me go to my history real quick. off camera. All right, here we go. Now check this out. Let's get max volume. Now this is without the sound mod. So now with the JBL mod. Twice as loud. Oh, this is so dope right here. It actually sounds pretty good. Oh, this is a major win right here. All right, let me stop getting too hyped. Yo, this is crazy right here. Let me see how easy this is to get off. Let's see. Now, that might be the tricky part. But even though the pins are only on the bottom, shouldn't be too hard. Matter of fact, let's try it from the... Okay, look. Easy way to get it off from the kickstand. Pop it right out. This is so hot. I know. Let's try the last mod real quick. This is a power pack, 2,000, what is this? 2,220 milliamps. This is one of the Moto mods. All right, so extra 2,220 milliamps. Let's see the thickness on this one. Okay, little books and shit, all right. Now, look how thin this is. This is actually thinner than some of the cases. Oh, this is hot right here. This might be the new phone right here. Drop that on. The Toomey Power Pack. You're ready to go. Got it. And now you see at the top that icon, battery icon has the plus. I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say this is a must-have phone right here if you got Verizon and you got an Android phone on Verizon. Oh, this is so hot. Look at this. Now you get that brushed aluminum feel, but the best thing about these mods, they don't add any extra thickness to the rest of the phone, just the back. This is a 2,220 milliamp battery pack, this thin. Now I could show you something. Let's pull out. Look at this. This is the Idol 4S. About the same thickness. But keep in mind now, you're talking about almost 5,000 milliamps worth of battery for the same thickness. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm kind of blown away right now. Kind of blown away. Let me peel this one off real quick. Now this is the tricky part. Oh, okay, look. Okay, I'm glad we're learning this together. Got a little groove on the bottom. So slap that off. This is the mod right here, though. This JBL sound boost, that's the mod right there. If you buy this phone, buy this immediately. All right, so next week, I'll do a full review on the Moto Z and the Moto Z Force. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about these. And let me know if there's anything that y'all want me to specifically cover. You already know I'm going to tear it down from top to bottom. We're going to check battery, camera, lag factor, multitasking. We're going to check everything. But if there's anything specific y'all want to check, let me know. Anyway, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about these. Shout out to everybody that rock with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know, Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter. That's where we at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I'll see y'all in the comments section early. #salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces. Let me get Sulu. Hey yo, Sulu. I'm on my way up. Energize.